Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp as we head into another night of NBA action after a perfect 2-0 evening on Wednesday. It's time for me to release my NBA picks of the day once again for you. 3 games on tap for you. I have a play on 2 of them tonight. We'll start it off in the 8 o'clock hour where the Chicago Bulls are heading into Milwaukee to play the Bucks up 2-0, trying to go up a commanding 3-0 tonight here in this series. And the Bulls come in as a 2.5-point road favorite. Total of 187 points in this one. Now, Bulls probably going to come into this one a little bit angry after the Bucks played a somewhat dirty game in game number 2. They took out Nico Mirotic. He looks to be out for at least the next couple of games, if not the rest of this series. And the Bucks really proved that they are not planning on playing any sort of a clean game here for the rest of this series. And if that's the case, I think the Bulls are going to come into this with the mindset of needing to get this win here no matter what to try to keep this series as short as possible. You know Tom Thibodeau is going to have his guys ready to come in like they're down 0-2 and not like they're up 2-0. And I think the Bulls here at -2.5 are going to be a pretty good play. We've already seen Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler. As long as Jason Kidd doesn't send one of his hatchet men after them, they should still dominate this series. They've been making absolute work of Michael Carter-Williams and Chris Middleton in this series. And if that continues with Milwaukee only 90 miles away from Chicago, I think the Bulls faithful will travel well in this one. And I'm picking them to win this game against the spread at -2.5. They're 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games and playing on 2 days rest. And they've also covered their last 4 games in a row, 2 in the postseason and their last 2 in the regular season. So go with Bulls 2.5. Next one I have for you is the late game between the Warriors and the Pelicans tonight. The Warriors come into this one in New Orleans up 2-0, but the Pelicans have hung in there tough here throughout this series and made the Warriors work for every win they've gotten. Now the Warriors come in as a 5-point road favorite in this one, total of 203 points. And even though I'm tempted take points with the home Pelicans here, I do think it is a little bit of a stretch because they have been playing so well. I think you could see a regression at some point here these 2 games, or I think you could possibly see them come out and win a game here in the next 2 games. It's really unknown here, but we do know that the Warriors have struggled with Anthony Davis, so it's potential that the Pelicans could steal one here, but I'm not ready to risk that just yet, and I think the total of 203 actually has a lot better value coming into this game. It's a little bit lower than some of the totals we failed to cash the over on recently in Game 2 specifically, but I'm going to go back to that well here tonight. The Warriors are giving up around 100 points per game on the road this season. The Pelicans have proven that they can hang tough and score on this Warriors defense here. So now going and being at home, I think that's going to absolutely help the Pelicans score enough points here to cash the over here tonight. Over's 5-1 in the Pelicans' last 6 games as home underdogs. Overall, as an underdog here recently, the Pelicans also 14-6-1 cashing the over in their last 21 games as underdogs. The Warriors, on the other hand, 7-2-1 cashing the over in their last 10 games following an ATS loss, and I think they bounce back here. Both teams, I think, are going to score into the hundreds. I think over 203 is the play. Add that to Bulls -2.5, and those are your NBA picks of the day. Best of luck to you on those 2, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.